on another super fantastic sucker free Saturday, NIGHT. What you doing out there? Yeah, we just having a ball tonight, you all. And it is my hopes that you all are having a ball too. If you're not having a ball, I highly recommend that you do so. It's very simple. Even if you have to enjoy yourself by yourself. This is the year of pushing for peace and positivity within oneself. Peace within oneself and positivity in oneself, which takes you to a higher Level. Sometimes all you got to do is just spend a little time with yourself. Be real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. And sometimes I have found in my life, there were moments where I wasn't honest with myself. So you have to get honest with yourself, especially if you plan to reach those goals that you plan to make happen this year. Not next year, but this year, okay? And if you're here in Chicago, it is my hopes that you're staying warm. They say that next week it's going to be colder than the snowman in Alaska. They say we're going to get it next week, you all, but we should be expecting it. It's January. It's the coldest month in Chicago, basically for the whole Midwest, you know. So if you're in the Midwest, Iowa, Indiana, Chicago, Minnesota, stay warm, you know what I'm saying? Frostbite sets in just a few minutes. Just ask those people who have gotten it before. Some people didn't even know that they had it until when things started thawing out. And when your fingers and your toes and your nose and your face start to defrost from frostbite, it actually hurts. Oh my God, does it hurt? Yes, I've been through it before, okay? That's how I'm able to tell you. I'm not going to be able to tell you anything that I haven't been through. And I'm not going to speak on nothing that I don't know about. A prime example before we get started would be eggs. Now, how many of you all eat eggs out there? In fact about it, eggs is one of the most healthiest foods that you can consume on a daily basis. But be careful. You know how they say too much of anything is good, too much of anything is not good for you? Well, according to medical reports, they say that eggs are healthy, yet are dangerous because of the cholesterol level that they have in the eggs, despite the fact that they have a lot of proteins and vitamins for you. Be careful out there. They say it's safe to eat 1 to 2 eggs a day. And for some people, it's not good at all, especially if you have heart problems. They say that eggs can cause heart disease, but yet at the same time, it's good for your skin as well. What does it do? It keeps you looking younger. That's according to the experts. That's not according to Mo, okay? Just something that I read about that I found very interesting. Because here's a food that really hasn't been targeted for removal of vitamins and minerals. Okay? But it's still good and bad for you, so be careful. But I love eggs. And in addition to that, they say that eggs helps your brain function. Now that's a good deed. They say that eggs contain choline or choline, 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 like chlorine, but choline. And it's good for the stimulation of the brain and the neurons and the cells that roam around in your brain. Yeah, eggs. But eggs can be bad for cholesterol. But just do it in, modesty. Yeah, that would be the correct word. Do it in modesty, And then you don't have to worry about it. But yeah, when we get to a time and era when we can't eat eggs, there's a problem. Have you all been to the stores lately? Because I go shopping, you know what I'm saying? Eggs are on the rise in regards to price. Yeah, some places are reported as paying more than $5 for a dozen of eggs. That's crazy. You got people over in Wisconsin talking about the prices of eggs. And they're the what? Dairy state. Well, at least they have farmers out there, local farmers. You know, and they have farmers market in the streets in Wisconsin. Yeah, so if you're ever out in Wisconsin, check them out sometime. Sometimes they even have them in the winter. Yeah, you know, get online, Google, check it out, and try to catch it whenever it appears, you know. I can't tell you when they're going to have it, but I can tell you this. The city of Chicago is on its way down the tubes, just like California, just in a different manner. Every day, like today, west side of Chicago, it's a Saturday morning, like 4:30 in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. 30-year-old man over here on the 1100 block of North St. Louis. Gunned down. Bang, bang. Gunned down. No one knows why, and no one has been apprehended. Now, if you don't know what that's at, the 1100 block of North St. Louis, that's like on St. Louis and Thomas Street on the west side of Chicago. Yeah, that's exactly where it's at. And you know what they do out there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the young man was doing out there, but he was out there at 4 o'clock in the morning, and somebody cut off his electricity, gave him the hammer, ta-ta, gave it to him. Damn. There's nowhere safe in Chicago. Nowhere safe. It's getting real bad out here. Robberies are happening all the time. Carjackings happening all the time. You have 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds, males and females. That's right. At those age ranges, carjacking people, robbing people in mobs on the train. They say that the public transit system, security, and the level of crime that is taking place is getting outrageous. Is it getting like the subway in New York City? Wow. Those savages over there pushing people off trains, onto the train tracks, setting them on fire, bombs in the subway, rats in the subway. Yeah, you ever stood in the New York City subway and you see those big fat rats that look like cats? They be roaming back by the walls, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you have to stand back by the wall if you're in the state of New York, in New York City, trying to catch a train, because you can be pushed on the tracks. Just the other week ago, somebody was pushed on the tracks. And luckily for the cameras that were finally working in New York City, because at the time many of them wasn't working, but they caught the assailant who pushed the man on the tracks for nothing. For nothing. There's a lot of things we do in Chicago, but we don't do that. But we may be getting to a point right now. Anything can happen. And it's sad that it may be getting to that point like it is riding the New York City subway. When I was there, I saw a lot of things. And got back to Chicago and I'm like, you know, my dad didn't want me to die out there, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I even think he created a situation for me to get back before he died. I'm just saying. Is that a coincidence or bad design? You know what I mean? Either way, I'm glad that I was here when he passed away, because I would have still been in New York City. However, I would have came to the funeral and all of that good stuff. But I still wouldn't have been here. Yeah, had to take care of a lot of paperwork and all that good stuff. But that was a couple of years ago. But I still would have been staying in New York had he not pulled that S-T-U-N-T. My dad pulled a stun out on me, okay? 100. Now, what it is, I ain't gonna get off into that, but my dad pulled the stun on me, okay? But Chicago, still here. And it's still crazy. Not only did the 30-year-old man get gunned down on the 1100 block of North St. Louis, you had a woman in Garfield Ridge, which is on the southwest side of the city in the suburb, okay? And you know what she did? I guess she kept saw too many commercials on TV in regards to SUVs and Nissan Rogues. What did she do? What did this lady do? She stabbed another lady as she was getting into her truck. Stabbed her and then carjacked her truck. And upon trying to get away, she hit another SUV, a Chevrolet, a Chevy. And she took off again and hit a Kia. But this time, when she hit the Kia, the motorist got out and asked her if she needed any help, and it was a male. They didn't give any names or anything like that. They just told the story. But when the man whom car she ran into, the Kia, he got out, tried to help her. And what did she do? Chaka, 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 chaka. Stabbed him up too. Damn. What's wrong with people out here in Chicago? And she didn't even get away. She got caught. She stabbed 2 people and caused 2 accidents. And one of them was just ran into a car that was unoccupied. Was she high? Was she drunk? Or was she just plain stupid? Damn. Throwing their lives away out here in the city. Throwing their lives away. Do you hear me? Every time I look in the newspaper, Chicago Sun-Times, Chicago Tribune, and the news, WGN. I like WGN. But I like ABC too. Something about CBS, I never really got into. WBBM in Chicago, I never really. NBC, I used to like, looking at Connie Chung back in the day. You all remember Connie Chung? Yeah, she was an anchor woman on NBC for a long time. Yeah. Chicago. You got people that's in ride shares, Ubers, on the expressway, getting shot at by unknown people. They don't even know them. The passenger was in the back seat, and somebody just pulled beside them on I-94 and like, pow, 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 pow. Luckily, no accident occurred, and sadly, the passenger in the car got shot. Sad, but true. Here in Chicago, ain't nowhere safe at all. Not even for the mayor. You know why? Because the mayor himself, he don't even have a good relationship and has a lack of communication with the governor. So the governor is down his throat. People on city council down his throat, saying that he really don't, interact with some of them. I would say many. And the legislatures of the city and state. He really don't, according to the reports. I think they want him gone. I think he should have been gone. And for those of you who voted for him, you always talking about the man, but you're not trying to get the man out of office. I see those people in those city council meetings, and they give him the hammer, bang, 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 but they never say, we need to remove you. We already know he's not going to be reelected, but if he's that bad, Chicagoans, why are you voters continuously allowing him to stay in office? I'm just saying. It's so bad here for Brandon Johnson that they are even talking about doing a recount of his votes that he got when he did get elected. Like, that's years ago. And they doing that for mayors right now? Why can't you all just impeach him? Yeah, like the president. He can get impeached. So why can't mayors get impeached? Why you all got to continuously sit here and complain about the problems that you're feeling? Or is it that you know that when somebody else gets into office, maybe they had to do the same thing for the immigrants and still leave you out? Yeah, they left us out in COLD. All the residents in the city of Chicago got left out in the cold. Brandon Johnson. And how many bodies he got? Like 25 or 26 bodies right now because he removed those shot spotters cameras. City's sick of you, man. Even the governor's sick of you. The governor. How could you not want to interact with the governor, seeing that he's your boss? I'm just, I guess you say either way you go, you got to go with the program. So what's you talking? I don't know. This is just what is being talked about in the news here in Chicago. Brandon Johnson is not looking good for you. It's not looking good for him, you all. Just like it's not looking good, just like it's not looking good for those people out there in Los Angeles, California, with those fires. Now, I've been talking about this for the last 2 or 3 days. It's just been a big event like that. In fact about it, this is the biggest fire in California's history. Yeah, this is the biggest fire. In fact about it, they say that over 15,000 acres has been burned. Now, if I'm correct, the island of New York, the city of Manhattan, is 14,000 acres. I'm just saying. And it's over 15,000 that took place in California. So just imagine New York City burned down to the ground. Imagine that. Because that's what it's like in California right now. Yeah. You have people like John Goodman, Anthony Hopkins, Paris Hilton, lost their homes. James Woods. Like I said, they could have did something for those people in Los Angeles that was unfortunate. Could have bought apartment complexes for them. So we don't feel sympathy. And I'm going to tell you what else is real sad. They even on TV asking for donations for the millionaires. What? But they're not asking for donations for the poor people on the street. I'm just saying. Would you give money to a millionaire? And you know they millionaires? But you ain't got no money anyway. Many of you all don't even have $1,000 in your bank account. How many thousands and millions do they have in theirs? But yet, they asking for financial support for the millionaires whose houses got burned up in California. That's insane, okay? They should be hollering at State Farm. They should be hollering at State Farm, you know what I'm saying? But you have actors and actresses like Ben Affleck and Jamie Lee Curtis whose homes were spared, but more was also burned. I just couldn't get all of the names, but I did give you a few, okay? Yeah, Paris Hilton. I wonder if these people whose houses got burned, because I know you have different insurance agencies, but for those people who didn't have State Farm and their houses did get burned, yeah, maybe they'll let us know about that. I'm just saying. But State Farm, you all shouldn't give a dime to State Farm no more. Ain't that right, Mr. Farney? Claims Department. They was denied and canceled before the event even took place. Y'all some cold ass people. Cold ass people. Where y'all at tonight? Huh? Maybe they out partying tonight. It's a Saturday night. Maybe they bowling. Maybe they at the casino. Maybe they getting their groove on with their girl. You know, I don't know. Maybe they sit back watching martial art movies. Maybe they watching HBO, Cinemax, smoking and tooting, of course. I'm just saying. But either way, y'all be careful out there. Even Chuck D from Public Enemy had to be like, why don't y'all chill out in regards to a song that Public Enemy wrote, Burn, Hollywood Burn. You know, yeah, they asked Chuck D about that. But hey, Chuck D called it back in the day. Finished. Have y'all seen that commercial with Andre the Giant? And he said it's finished. I'm just saying. It's finished for Hollywood. However, you have to ask yourself, why? Why did this happen? Why did this happen? They haven't even apprehended anyone if they say the fires were set by someone, but they don't know, or no one is in custody. Yeah, no one is in custody. You had some witnesses standing right there where the fire was taking place. They saw an unidentified flying object dropping fire bombs, help making it more flammable. I don't know if it was gas. They didn't say. But there are videos on social media that you can go to and you can see these unidentified objects in the air that is dispersing bombs or flames is around the thing, some type of fire explosion that you can see on the videos on social media. We in live mode right now, so I ain't gonna do all that right now. But I'm giving you the information. Only thing you gotta do is go, you know, and you got it. Can't do all of the work for you, okay? You gotta do something for yourself, okay? I'm just saying. But needless to say, you all, I want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. Yeah. I've been watching social media, and normally I would have did this part of the video on my other channel, THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, no space, and it is about Fat Joe. Everybody's doing something about Fat Joe. I'm like, okay, my turn. Am I too late? But you know, Fat Joe is not really no big deal to me. I consider him to be like a bozo. Yeah. BT canceled his ass for all of disrespectful things that he said about hip-hop and black people. And how Latinos started hip-hop. He know damn well didn't know Latinos start no hip-hop. There's so many videos all over social media to disclaim the facts that he's saying. And he know he's lying. Even BET had to get rid of him. He done lost his money. He lost his contract. He done lost his whole spot. He just took a couple of L's. Losses, And it is our hopes that he learned from all of the disrespect that he's been giving to black people around the music industry, talking about black people didn't invent hip-hop or rap. Now, those two different things, rap and hip-hop, but you can't remove black people. We started that. What was you listening to back in the 50s and 60s, those Latinos that were in New York? Yeah. It wasn't what you say you developed, was it? In fact about it, DJs like Africa Bambaataa, DJs like Kool Herc, and other music gatekeepers like Africa Bambaataa, even spinned or got their beats that took them to another level. They got it from people like James Brown. Even Africa Bambaataa said that. Even DJ Kool Herc said that. Even Grandmaster Flash said that. So Fat Joe, why don't you take a seat in the back, okay? Because that's where you need to be at right now, man. You need to be right there. In fact about it, I want to know, Fat Joe, how did you get away having a gun on you, seeing that you're an ex-felon? And you boldly expressed it that you always have a strap on you, but you're an ex-felon. You're supposed to have so much money. You're supposed to have security, right? You a bozo, bro. To even say that. Even Big Pun wouldn't say that. And you wanted to be him so bad. In fact about it, had he not died from natural causes, there would have been great questioning if you possibly would have had something to do with his leaving or transitioning, if it wasn't, a natural state of, loss of life. That's how he went. But you wanted to be him so bad, man. You couldn't wait for him to leave. And then when he did leave, you treated his wife so bad, man. Left that girl in a shelter. How much money did you give her? In a shelter. She had a truck, but she was standing in the shelter. When you were supposed to, break her off with that cheese, man. Didn't he put you on? And that album that you recently put out is whack. Anybody heard that album that Fat Joe just recently put out? He's W-A-C-K. Whack. I'm just saying. Take that to the laundry, Fat Joe. And what's this other stuff we hear, on social media about you being the best rapper? Man, you need to stop that stuff. KRS wanna beat you up right now. Rakim'a beat you up right now. Nas'a beat you up right now. Eminem'a beat you up right now. Jay-Z'a beat you up right now. 50 Cent'a beat you up right now. I'm just saying. You don't even rank in the top 10, top 20, top 30. You don't even rank in the top 50. You whack, Joe. Delusional. And trying to make yourself something that you're not. Just like Busta Rhymes, your partner in crime, talking about black people don't have no culture. You see how stupid he sounds? So he's saying even he himself don't have no culture. So what, he's from the Caribbeans or whatever, like Kool Herc, you know what I'm saying? But they're black people. Who he working for? With his gay self. Yeah, he like boys. He like the booty. Yeah, Busta Rhymes. And I guess he did what he was supposed to do, because he ended up being in some Christmas commercial. Did you all see that? When Christmas was going around, Busta Rhymes was on the commercial. Had to get a jingle in somewhere. How dare you say that black people did not start hip-hop and don't have no culture. So whose culture are you living from or trying to imitate? Busta Rhymes? Who did you get rap from? Busta Rhymes? Huh? Was it those Latinos who was listening to James Brown and those Latino DJs who got to spinning? James Brown and all of those people from the Caribbean, like Kool Herc? I'm just saying. Africa Bambaataa, the gatekeeper? I'm just saying. Yeah, the man is gay, and if that's what you are, that's what you are. Just don't bring that over here, okay? Maybe y'all should ask Hassan Campbell about that. I'm just saying. Fat Joe, you a bozo. You just would have been better off, man, trying to bring in some new rappers that can also bring you in some money, but yet you're going to say that you're the best, you're the best rapper. No, you're not, bro. Where's LL Cool J at? Can somebody bring out LL Cool J from retirement and kill Fat Joe? Now, LL was a boss, but compared to these other artists who pushed him out the way at Def Jam, like Jay-Z and Nas and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But the thing is, just go down the list. You are no match for none of the artists that I've mentioned, not even LL. If Prodigy was still around, dude, I'm just saying. If Big L was still around, dude, whack. You fake, you phony, you ain't real, you ain't no rapper. Ha! You a fake, a phony, you ain't real, you ain't no rapper. Fat Joe, you a clown. Clown. And you too, Busta Rhymes, with your Santa Claus suit on a couple of weeks ago. How dare that man? And I'm glad your ass got canceled from BET. In fact about it, all of you black people who talking about you still listening to Fat Joe, you should be slapped, okay? Fat Joe should be banned from black people. Seeing that, just let him listen, just let the Latinos listen to him, okay? Just let them buy his music and see where he at, okay? Just let them go to his concerts and see where he be at, okay? You a clown, dude. And I'm glad they fired you. Who that out there? Yeah, I want to welcome you all. For all of you all that's in the CHAT, I want to thank you for being here and stopping by, because you could have been somewhere else doing something else, but you are in the chat where the stars are. THEMOSHOW Chicago on this LIVE on a sucker-free Saturday night. Where you at? Hey, I want to send some shots out, by the way. I want to send some shots out to Galactic Boy Entertainment. In fact about it, we will be doing podcasts soon. Very soon, in a couple of weeks. So watch out for the MO on Ooga Booga Radio with Galactic Boy Entertainment. Yeah. Go over there. Got movies over there, independent Chicago movies, got tracks, got songs, got shows. We're working on some things right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Even a page, a faceless page, and you all won't know it's me, like the people that I already vibe with. No, it's a whole new page. It's a faceless page. You won't be seeing me. I won't have my regular subscribers. No, it'll be a whole new audience of people. Yeah, we're going to do it that way. Sometimes you got to keep some things to yourself and be silent about it, but I am silent about it. Why? Because you won't know what page or channel it is. I'm just saying. Needless to say, that's what we've been working on. And if you haven't been over to my other channel, MOPOWERZ, here on YOUTUBE, I highly recommend that you go over there and view those audiobook series that we have. Black Men of the Now and His Family, The Destruction of Black Civilization, As a Man Thinketh, The Fall of America, The Message to the Black Man of America, the chronological order of alchemy and Wicca, and so forth. Right now, tonight, we had just put up some of the remaining parts of a visual series that we got going on, From Niggas to Gods, with none other than Minister Louis Farrakhan. So if you haven't been over there, go over there and check that out. Yeah, he spent some real science over there. 100. No religion, okay? But he's a religious dude. I'm not a religious dude, but that's who he is. But man, go over there and get that fire over there. Yeah, From Niggas to Gods, with none other than Minister Louis Farrakhan. And for this channel, when we got that smoke, yeah, that smoking out that smoke, yeah, on this channel we got that smoke. We will be bringing that back Monday. Yes, Monday we'll be back when we got that smoke. So keep your eyes open. Get those notifications going. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that word all to help ensure that you get notifications when I upload videos on YOUTUBE. I'm just saying. And if you're into Chicago independent movies, if you're into comedy, if you're into spoken word, if you're into Chicago underground music, yeah, go over to my other channel, THEMOSHOW Classics, all one word, no space, here on YOUTUBE. In fact about it, if you go all the way down on this channel, you can find some of that. But some things you will find on the Classics channel that's not here on this channel. That's THEMOSHOW Classics here on YOUTUBE. And when you get over there, do the same thing. Like, share, and subscribe, you all. Share the information with relatives, friends, co-workers, anyone that you come into contact with. It is a magnificent way to jumpstart your CONVERSATION. I'm just saying, you all. We got to get out of here right now. We got some other things to do. More work, grinding. But needless to say, you all, leave your comments in the comment section. And I want to thank everybody out there, you who are out there in the chat room. Thank you. I tip my hat to you. I highly respect that, and I appreciate you being here. Without you all, none of this wouldn't be possible. And not just the people in the chat room, everybody who helped me along my way in the journey of this thing. It's been a long time. I'm just saying, you all, we out. Stay away from the po-po, don't drink and drive, and don't ever give up on your DREAMS. Peace out, you all.